Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Liam the Anime Nerd, and I am talking about what is presumably the final show of the rest of the season, unless something else pops up, because seiyus come into shows all the time at a later date. So if that happens, we'll just catch up with the show at a later date. But this one is another one where the seiyus in it aren't anybody I'm paying attention to, but I liked the premise so much that I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to watch this." Because the premise of the show is that the female lead, Scarlet, is engaged to a man named Kyle, and she is dumped at a ball because Kyle shacks up with a young lady, Terenitsa, I think her name is. Her name is very long. And it's clear that she is manipulating Kyle and basically lies and says that Scarlet was bullying her. And going through this, I'm like, oh, it's another one of these shows. And then Scarlet is like, hey, can I ask for one more thing? Like the title. And then she punches Terenitsa right in the face. Right in the face. And I was like, oh, yes, yes, yes. And I was cheering up and down when that happened because I'm like, this is not what I expected. I did not expect this girl to go full scorched earth. And not only does she beat her up, she beats his entire group up. The entire group of people who have been following Kyle around. She beats up everybody at the ball, basically. And she makes Kyle run away like a little bitch. And it was awesome. And I love it. The only thing I didn't like is, before we got to the final beatdown, which I was cheering out loud for, they cut back and they go through her whole childhood about how she met Kyle, how he abused her, how crappy it was. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because I like the context, because normally these shows don't give us that kind of context. But I kind of wish that show had done that at episode 2 or started with it, because when you show me the main character wanting to punch a girl in the face and then immediately cut to a bunch of other stuff, I'm like, no, go back to the beatdown. That's what we came for. That's what makes this show fun. And I also like the fact that Kyle's brother, who is a very sweet person and is nothing like Kyle, is also part of her group and is also presumably going to help her take down the corrupt people in the kingdom. Because it's not just Kyle. Her parents also are assholes. The nobles are assholes. Everybody in this kingdom sucks. And it's going to be fun watching this girl take everybody down. She also has a childhood friend. No, it's her brother, whose name I don't remember. Long black hair. And he is also part of this group. And his job is to just keep her calm and be the level-headed one in the group. And it's very hard when your sister is just beating the crap out of people. Also, Scarlet might be my new favorite female anime character, because she is just such a powerhouse. She does not take people's garbage. She has a silver tongue, and she's not actually villainous, because usually in these stories when they're the villainess, it's literally the person in the story who's supposed to be the villain. But she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't ask for any of this, because she was roped into this marriage from birth. Literally, before they were born, their parents arranged this marriage. And she's been forced to put up with this horrible, horrible guy and his conniving little witch of an affair partner for a long, long time. So this was so warranted, and I can't wait. I just can't wait to watch her take down the rest of the kingdom. I'm a little concerned about her friends and how they're going to react, because I have a feeling, like a lot of shows, that this is going to be they find out what happened and completely turn against her. Either it's going to be that, or it's going to be that they are worried about her and they don't believe it. I still think it's going to fall into the former category. And I'm like, you gotta go and talk to these girls, because you gotta get it through their heads. I did nothing wrong. This is not my fault. But they just I don't know if they were there, but she just punched a bunch of people. And presumably these rumors about what she did is going to spread all over the kingdom. And in episode 2. In episode 2, she meets this maid who I immediately knew was a boy. Like, I immediately knew, looking at him, that he was a boy. And he was sent to spy on her house, her estate. And I think that's kind of an interesting idea, that she frees him from his slave crest that Kyle and his bitches put on him. And now he's there, and presumably he's going to be a double agent, because he's going to take back the information he gets from her estate, and he's also going to take info from Kyle's estate and give it to her, and he's probably going to feed them false information. And he was I forget, was he sent as an assassin? I think he was sent as an assassin. So that should be interesting to see um if they utilize him in fights at all. Overall, the show is just great. I love it. It's a beautiful art. And I'm really, really, really glad I watched it. Honestly, this is the show I was most looking forward to this season. So I am so happy about this show. I will give. Will I give a recap of Chachiakinen? No, I won't. Never mind. Not going to give a recap of that. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this show, and it's so much fun. And I hope y'all join me on my journey with this show, and watch it all the way through, and hope it doesn't suck at some point.